Sorry guys, yeah, I'm coming this 70 Limited. I wanted to, been wanting to come and try to get this car, see why this car ain't running. So I'm gonna start it up today. This car do have a catalytic converter on it, so I'm wondering, could that catalytic converter be plugged up? So I didn't film that, but I dropped the exhaust down. That's easy for anybody to know how to do. So I dropped the exhaust down, unloosened the pipe on both sides, and now I'm gonna see if when I start this thing up, if this engine got any power, because it like bogs out. So I took it out to A+, and he really couldn't figure it out. He told me it seemed like something might be plugged with the exhaust. So I figured I'd come up here today and try it now that the exhaust. He thought this might have been closed, but this thing is locked open. It looked like it still works, but I'm not even gonna, because this car won't be driven by me too much in the winter, and I'm gonna sell it. So I think I'm gonna just cut this off and weld this up and eliminate this period. So I'm gonna take this back down to the house and fix it up. But in the meantime, I'm gonna try to fire this car up now and see if it'll run better. So let me try to fire this up. Hopefully the battery is charged good. Let's see what happens. Because see, I would like to get this car up for sale. So once I get it running right, I can finish up the seats. I'm putting the real plush Park Avenue seats in here, and then I'm gonna finish painting it and put it up for sale. So let me see if this will fire up. Fired up in over a year. I need to put some gas in the car, and I'm gonna have to change the starter too. For some reason, something telling me to check a few things up here. And as I thought, let me see. So that's a good sign, because before guys, if I rev this thing up like that, it wouldn't get no power. So I could tell this thing is getting a lot more power. So that tells me that this catalytic converter on this car is bad. So what I'm gonna do is go on and set up me an appointment to get an exhaust put on this car, and kind of take it from there, because let me do it again. This thing is running, before it will bog out, you know, it will bog out. This thing got a lot of power just from that, you know. Like I say, the exhaust is totally unhooked. Yeah, it would not do that before. So that's a good thing, guys. All right, so now I know I can go on and get this car finished up. All it really need is not gonna have AC hooked up on it. This car will be for sale pretty soon. I'm gonna start back working on it, get it down to the house, start back working on this baby. But first things first, I gotta get it in, get the exhaust put on this car. So I know it's running right. So feeling pretty good now. So this is done. I could have did this 6 months. Oh, you know, I put a heater up here. I never came up here over the winter. I just working on that Wildcat. But I want to start making room and things like that. So some of these cars gotta go. So I'm gonna start back on this one. This one, it ain't gonna take long to finish this car up. Once I get in the basement, do this, the plush seats for this, that should take like 3 weeks. It take me about a week, 2 weeks to get this car painted up, get the bumpers put on it. This car will be done. So maybe I might have to set the Wildcat back for a little bit to get this car done and up for sale. And one thing about me, guys, if you come and say, oh, you try to lowball me on the car, like I did the 77 that Roger brought from me. I put that car for sale. Everybody was trying to lowball me. I put it up over the winter, brung it out, and did the videos, letting people know on the channel here that it'd be for sale. Roger was following it. He came and he got a little cheaper than what I was selling it for, but he got a nice car. He picked it up, and he's enjoying the heck out of that car. Go check him out over at Chi-Town Classics. The 77 that Roger got over there, I painted that one. I sold him that car. This one is next, guys. So hey, thanks for tuning in. This car will be up for sale because I am getting ready to, I'm gonna move this one up to the forefront because once I get done with my 70 Wildcat, I want to finish that up this summer too. But once I get done with that, I don't want these cars sitting, the ones that I'm finishing up, they can't be sitting outside. So I gotta make room and get rid of stuff and get these seats and get, you know, everything, you know, where I can fit more cars here, and I have one that I can pull it in and out the garage when I'm working on the convertible over the winter, this coming winter. But follow this build, guys. It will be up for sale. Do like Roger, follow it. You know, have a little money stacked up. You know, I know I'm gonna want about, I don't know, I'm gonna see, but about 10, 12 G's for this car. You know, according to how I look when I finish up, but it's gonna be up there, guys. But she's gonna be clean, so you know, the paint that I put on this car itself, the paint job is gonna be worth at least $6 grand by itself, guys. So I'm gonna be wanting about, you know, now I'm thinking about, I might have to go on up to 15 for this car, but stack those pennies. And the one guy, he messaged me every once in a while, asked me about this one because he wanted the 77. So he said he's been saving up for me to get done with this one. You know who you are. I'm not gonna put your name out there, but you know, keep following. This one will be up for sale. Come soon, probably next summer, because like I said, if I put it up, if nobody don't buy it, I drive it to some shows. I'm gonna enjoy the car until it's sale. I didn't get to enjoy the 77, Roger, because as soon as I put it up for sale, you got it. I put it up for sale in the spring. I thought I was gonna get to drive that car half the summer before somebody bought it. Roger came, got it right away. So just another year that I don't have an old school, but I am gonna drive my 77 this year, guys. So Follow this build, guys. All right.